Hi guys, and welcome to a new game, Software Inc. Now, I'll tell you a little story first before we start this. I've had this on my wish list for a little while now, not too long, probably about 5-6 months I'd say. And someone I subscribed to on YouTube did a video. And the reason he did that video is because someone he subscribed to said, have a look at this. And then they spent a load of time, I think it was a 9-hour Skype session, teaching him how to play the game, and he put a video up. And I watched it and I thought, actually, that looks better than what I thought it would look. So I went out and bought it. And that was about a week ago. And I've been playing it for on and off for 19 hours this last week. I've managed to squeeze into this game. Whilst watching those two guys' videos and learning a bit more about it. Now, in those 19 hours, let's pull this up. I have managed to build, ready, this Slim Studios number 3. I've had a couple of test goes, playing around, working out what to do. Made a load of money, 128 million. We've made a big company, server rooms. I'm not going to don't want to go too much into it, but we've got different teams in different rooms, and we've got different floors. So we've got 2 floors and a roof. It was 3 floors. I keep on growing this. You'll see it as I start playing it in a few minutes. But you start off, you start building, and then you expand out, and then you change the rooms and you expand out a bit more, and then you build another floor. Or if you want to, you could build loads of separate buildings. This is what's good about this. I'm going to go a different way than this, I think. And then I built a third one, and then I thought, hang on, this isn't very good. So I swapped all the rooms out down here, or that one was like that, and this was a 2-space corridor. And then I made that into sort of a reception area from the car park, and then built these 3 rooms, which if I turn the names on, are my OS team. So I split out those, which I haven't seen in anybody else's thing. But we got the designers in one room, programmers in others, and beta. Hang on, why is that the beta team? That shouldn't be the beta team. As I said, the OS Alpha team, artists in there. That's why that one wasn't working. And then the beta team's in there. Beta team have got their own reception room. Their own lounge. I haven't set all of this up properly. Their own lounge. And the OS team has got their own lounge. That's better. Their OS team. I wish you could change this to IT support or something. Because the only people that go in there is the IT support guys. These are obviously anyone. Got a lift there. Look. That goes up the 2nd floor. We've got a marketing team, a game dev team, a contracts team. We've got a marketing lounge, which can only be the marketing. Then we've got another lounge, so we did this one properly. We've got a game dev server room and a contracts team server room. I'm going to change this in my little series. I'm going to do a little mini series over the next month or so. And then we can run lots of projects all separately. And we've built some car parking, and it looks pretty good. You know what I mean? It's pretty fantastic. Now, why do I like this game? Because it kind of takes me back to my roots. When I was a little... Not when I was a little boy. No, not when I was a little boy. Takes me back to my roots of when I started doing streaming and YouTube. When I started, I played a game called Banished. And you can check back through my videos. The videos are still up there. I live streamed it and then put highlights up on YouTube. And that's how my YouTube channel started. Back in 2013/2014, which is where my name comes from, Slim Nasty 2013. I put it because of the fact that it's when I started doing all of this, which isn't too bad. So the first sort of 2013 didn't really do much. 2014 in March is when I started to do it properly and started to put a lot of time and effort into it, and then starting to grow it to what it is today. But Banished was a cracking little game, and it was developed by One Game, and this here is developed by one person, I should have said there. This is the same. It's developed by one person. And he's doing a cracking job. Now, this guy is kind of reminding me of myself at the moment because he does a full-time job. He's actually doing studying on top for computer science, I think it is. And then he's coding this game. and he's funding this out of his own money, which is similar to what I'm doing. I'm doing a full-time job, almost 1.5 jobs some weeks, with the overtime I do, which is only played at flat rate. It's crap money there. But I then come home and I do all of this, all my YouTubing, which is like his game, if you see what I mean. So it's kind of a nice little sort of resemblance and a nice comfy feeling going on there. And the game's quite cheap. It's only $8.99. Now normally a lot of, or quite a few of my games I either get gifted, to be fair. People want to see it and said, would you stream it if I gift you the game or gift you the money to buy the game? RimWorld was. Skylines was, the publisher sent me a copy of that after a few negotiations. Train Fever was supplied by the publisher. You know, I managed to get a few of these copies where I don't actually put my own money into it because I haven't got a lot of money. And I could have sent an email to this guy saying, could I have a free key? And he probably would have sent it, but I kind of wanted to support him because it's a cheap game and it looked pretty good. And I must admit, I'm pleasantly surprised. And I'm so looking forward to other things. And I will suggest things. I don't know if he'll watch this. I'll email him and say, you know, have a look at my series I'm going to do. It's going to be a mini-series. They're going to be 1-hour episodes. I'm going to do them on Sundays. So it's going to be a toss-up between Skylines, Train Fever and this for you guys for a while now. And I've got some other videos coming up which I can't tell you about. They're all top secret. It'll be in a top secret research department somewhere in here maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you know, he reminds me of myself and he reminds me of where, or the first game that I started streaming and that. So I want to put a little bit of time in over the next few months on this because it's a good game. But I'm not going to play this one because that would be pointless. I'm going to quit out to the main menu and we're going to go for a new one. So here's where you start creating your character. So YouTube, Slim Studios. There we go. Changing it, very important you change your name here because you can't change it later on. There we go. Right, hairstyle. I'm going to have full hair. You just basically click on these to change your hairstyle. There's only 2. Not a lot of options at the moment. We'll do that. We can't change your face at the moment. That's not an option. That's going to come in later. You can change your pants to shorts. There's a little rip in here. I don't know. There must be a little graphical area. I'm sure he's going to fix it at some point. I'm not going to wear shorts. I'm going to wear trousers. The same can be had about his shirt. You can have a t-shirt, a shirt, or a shirt and jacket. I'm going to do a shirt and jacket. I'm going to make it black. Let's turn me around. There we go. And then I'm going to make the shirt orange. There's my channel colours right there, guys. Right. Personality. You get two choices out of all of these. You can be generous, a flirt, naive, stubborn, introvert, extrovert, goofy, dramatic, short-tempered, cocky, snob, or mean. These are ones I've picked in the past, and I'm going to change this slightly, I think. I'm going to make myself stubborn. Well, there's another one in there. Was that in this one? It's not in this one. They're different. I thought they were the same. Generous, flat, naive. Oh no, they are different. Right, we'll have optimistic still. We'll be stubborn and optimistic. Right, skill levels down here. Right, a lot of the videos I've seen, people go for the, you know, one of these because you can have input into your early games. I'm not. I want to think long game. I want to be a leader. I want to be the boss of the company. I'm going to put a little bit more into marketing. Take a little bit out of artists and a little bit out of there, and have most of my thing in there. Maybe a little bit out of there, so we can do, because I don't want to be a marketer. I'm not very good at marketing actually, so let's do it like that. I've done programming before. So code wants to be system, art can be 2D, that can be audio. That's just my own personal preference. You can switch that up as much as you like. Right, scenario. There is only free play at the moment. Starting money, I'm going to put it on 50 grand just to get a really good start, guys. Obviously, if you want to make it difficult, tune that down a bit. Goals, there's no goals or anything at the moment. You can have forest or city. I'm going to go for forest just because I prefer it. I'm going to set the difficulty to easy because I've only played 19 hours, remember. The days per month is 1. It just means that a month will pass in effectively what is a day in game. You can put that up to 8. It just slows things down. Now, I'm confident later on, when you're doing lots and lots of things, you probably want it at 8. But earlier on, you're thinking, oh, it's taking so long, and you kind of want it on 1 day per month. 1 day equals a month, should I say, in order to speed the game up at the start, because you're going to be few personnel. Having said that, I also put it on 1 per day, purely because of the YouTube thing, because I tried 8 and it is slow. So I'm going to leave it on 1 day per month. So I'm going to hit start now. Now this takes an age to load, like Ark. Oh wait, no it doesn't. It just loads instantly. How beautiful is that? We're straight in. I'm going to hit pause. I don't want to be wasting money. And this is basically our land. Look at this. Massive square plot. Now we only actually own this little plot here, but you can drag these out, click and drag these out and expand anywhere. So you could effectively make a company that big. There's so much scope, it's unreal. We're only going to be here. So to start off with, I'm going to build a little place to call our home. So I'm going to go a 3x3 grid. Now this is basically, if you hold shift down, by the way, when placing an item, it means you can place more than one. So I'm going to make a little reception area in here. And then we're going to do I'm also going to do, now we will change this as we go on. I'm going to go from there, and I'll show you why in a bit. I want to go 8. Actually, I don't want to go 8, I want to go 5 by 5, like that. Right, I'm going to go like that, and then we're going to do a corridor across the front, and I'll show you how to expand all these later. The reason I've done it like that is I want that sticking out in the corner as the reception. That's where people come into the entrance. And what we're going to do, oop, didn't want that one there. If you make a mistake like that, you can take the windows out. And we're going to put windows all the way down the side here to get the light in. That's purely to get the light in. So this is going to be our first office, right? And all along here is going to be our corridor to get to the different places. Because I'm going to change this from how I was playing it earlier. And we're going to have different rooms in different places. So there we go. We're going to start adding furniture in. Just going to put the cheap stuff in now. Hang on, no, I need to do more doors actually. I think it can be the doors through there. Look at that. That looks good. Could put a window in there. Yeah, it looks alright like that actually. Doesn't look too bad, does it? No, I think that's alright. We're going to do, you can untick all of these, look, and then just get what you need up. So, decoration. I'm going to put a plant in there. Actually, no, I'm going to put a plant there. Should have moved that one actually. You can move that one. Just stick that in there. Because I want to put a clock up on the wall. I'm going to put that there. And put that there. You'll get the gist. It's probably not big enough for a what's his name room actually. It probably wants to come out a bit more this way in order to, I know what we'll do. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I'm going to take out that door there. And we're going to put a chair in that way for him to sit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that plant again over to that corner because that looks nice. So I've got a little place to sit and come in. Right. What do we do next? Well, we need an office, don't we? I need somewhere to work. And what I'm going to do, I kind of want to change this as well. So I'm going to actually take out those. And there is a reason for me doing that. I'm going to move that tree again. And put that over there. Because one of the things we need in our room is temperature control. We need to keep these cold. So I'm going to put a couple of these in. And then a couple of radiators in as well. Now, I'm going to show you the beauty of this because you can actually paint these whatever colour you like, and you can go set default style. So I can go like this, I can paint that, and I can say I want black radiators and I want to set that as default style. So every radiator I put in will all be black. How cool is that? I can do it with this. Look, I can go in here. Got to work out which is which here. Is that, I can say black frame, orange seat. Oh, look at that. Set as default style. So whenever I put that in, it's going to be here. Now I can also select the entire building and I can set up the room pattern. So the exterior we could have as wood slates. The interior we could have with skirting boards and ceiling boards. We could have stripy walls. We can do anything. And the floor you could have sort of wooden parquet flooring, just plain white, tiled or that. That's quite striking. Probably going to get a bit garish. I think we're going to go for a wooden floor. And I'm going to change the room colours. So exterior, I want to get it to like a browny colour. There we go, like that. Interior, don't know what colour we should go. Should we go? We could go orange. It needs to be a light orange though, so it doesn't. Almost wants to be a shade of the other one, doesn't it? Or we could go. Actually, we could do. Where's Should we do magnolia? Everybody has a bit of magnolia, doesn't they? I don't know. Or we could do a corporate blue and then shade it out a bit so it's faded. That's not too bad. I think we should do the orangey bit though. Bit of a pale orangey theme going on. That looks good. And then this needs to be wood again. So we need a darker brown to sort of fade it in. Kind of fades it all, but if we hit apply and then we go set as the default style, that will then bring that in on all of them. That looks good. Right, we need to build my office. So what do I need? I need a desk. You can start off with the cheap stuff. I mean, I've put 42 grand in, so I can put the slightly better stuff in. Put the computer in, and I'm going to put the chair in. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to say, I want to colour this in as well. Territory is actually the base of the chairlet. So you can change that. You can have black or you can have silver. I think we'll go for silver. Primary is the initial colour on the front, I believe. So we'll spin it around till we get a good place. And I want this to be our orange really, but I want it bright orange. There we go. That's better. There we go. So a bright orange. Secondary. I'm going to make black. Then I'm going to apply it. And I'm going to set that as the default standard for now. And we can do the computer as well. Furniture colour. So that's the outside. It should just be white. Secondary is going to be keyboard. Now we could do it actually. Oh, we could do this. Look, could have an orange keyboard and a black case, but it kind of looks horrible with that. Or we could make orange. I don't know. I think I prefer that as white. Oh, we want kind of a creamy colour. Let's cancel that a minute and get it back to the normal colour. And then just change the secondary to the black keyboard. And set that as the default style for that. There we go. That's not bad. These are a bit dark, but I kind of like them. Kind of like that. Right, there's our office. That's all we need in there, I believe. So this is going to be... Now, I need to get into the other bit before I do that. Right, what do I need? I need... we need a toilet. Because we will have needs. So I'm going to do that there because I'm going to put the toilet like this. We can turn that off. These are needs. Do it like that, and we need lighting. I tend to put the wall lighting in like that because it kind of looks nice. And we will need to probably get some heat out of there, but that will do. That will do like that, and then we'll build. What we'll do is we'll probably build a few of these. I'm going to put them in straight away. So I have a few toilet blocks in. We probably don't need that many, but I should have been holding shift down there. Lighting needs toilets. Just keep them all the same so the plumbing can go through. That'll be alright. We need to give this a lounge room as well. So I'm not going to make a huge one, but I'm going to make a 3x4, and we'll probably use that for something as well, and then bring the corridor up there and round. So this needs a door, and then we'll put the windows in there as well. I'm not going to put windows along the back at the moment. This is quite dark room. I will do lighting everywhere in a minute, but what we need... I'm going to put wooden desks in here actually. No, I don't need that. I want needs first. I want to put some of these in. Only going to need one at the moment. And then we're going to put one of those in. A couple of chairs to sit at. And then we'll have the... Actually, we won't do that. We'll do coffee in there. Right, I'm going to put the lights in now. So lighting. And one light in there. I'll hold this down. This is a 5x5, isn't it? So that can go in the middle. And then we'll do this. Put these along the back wall. So we go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. That's got that in. This is a 3x4. Put it there. There you go. That's lit up that room. So that's all we kind of need to do to start, I believe. So if I go like that, we've used about 12 grand, you see. So fitting that out with 10 grand would be awkward. You'd have to leave those rooms and sort of make it a lot smaller. But that's why I wanted to start out. I'm going to hit play. And we can speed this up so my character will come in the next day. And obviously we're losing money because we spent huge amounts in here. One of the things I'm going to do straight away is we're going to start looking at these things down here. Oh, I didn't get them to work. Never mind, we'll get it tomorrow. We're going to do this because I don't like the core team. How's it even got? It's got me in there. I'm going to add one. And I'm going to call this the contracts team because we're going to start off. If I open this out a bit, I'm going to disband that. I'm going to go to manage employees, and I'm going to change team to the contracts team. So I'm in there. That's my skills. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to set a role for myself just yet, and I'm going to work 8. That's working an 8-hour day. I want to go up. So I'm going to work a 12-hour day. Right, that's right. 7 till 7 in the evening. Right, So I've not got anything to do at the moment. He's going in, turning the light on. So we're going to start off by doing contract work to build our money up a bit so we can afford more stuff. Obviously, if you go for this, it's going to say, yeah, I want to get 44 grand. Don't make that mistake because it's an 11-month contract. You need a team of 2. We're looking for the contracts that are a team of 1, which will be the short ones. There you go. That's the most paying team of 1. It's going to take 4 months though. Required quality great. It's alright. It's alright. I'll probably go for that one because it takes a month later. Well, we can start off. Let's just start showing you how it works. Right. Team 1. We've not got a server. Can't put it on a server. Servers help get it going quicker. I could buy a server and put it in there really quick. Wouldn't be a bad thing, but yeah, this is just a command line thing. So this is going to make us 4 grand. So I'm going to accept that. That's going to bring it up here. And it's assigned automatically to our contracts team. And we're working. So you can minimise that down if you want to. I tend to leave them fairly open. So we got 900 quid for doing that. And that's basically the game done, mate. And I'll tell you, we don't need to do any more. I can have a swig of my tea. That's refreshing, that. So, I'm thinking it's looking pretty good already. Got a big forest there. We'll get rid of this forest later. I don't know if we can. Can't delete trees. You can only delete them by doing the thing. So he's doing this job. This is where you speed up time. So it's going to go through that. I'm doing a 12-hour day. He's going to do it. Right, so we've got to the team. I've finished designing it. We've still got a little bit left on the bar. It's going down. Why is it going down? No, why is it going down? Shouldn't go down. Let's see what happens. You should go back up. Need a coffee in the morning. Why is it going down? I don't know why it's gone down. I don't know why it went down. Why did it go? We'll cancel that. We'll have to do that again. I kind of messed up. I should have hit it when it got to 100%. That's what you don't do. Right, let's make this one. We'll make a clock. Let's accept that. We lost a grand. That doesn't matter. Lost £1,000 for cancelling the contract. He's going to go home. We'll speed up the night time. It's a good start, wasn't it? I didn't know it went back down. So we're going to go up. Oh, I've got coffee. Look how quick it goes with coffee. Right, we've got to 100%. We're going to hit develop and it will go into the next phase, which is the alpha stage. So again, we get this pretty much done really quick. So now we can promote it, which means it will go on to the beta testing. And now we can release it. And there's our first contract done. I messed up the first one. That's our second contract done, which means we got 4 grand, which means we've made a bit of a profit. So what are we going to do? We're going to buy another contract. We're going to do a few of these. And I'm going to accept that. And we're going to quickly do a few of these to get up a little bit more money. See if we can get it back up to the 50k. Develop. See if we can get it to 100. Nope, he's going to go home. He hasn't done anything for the last hour. You lazy leader. He probably got tired. Doing a 12-hour shift is probably a bit too much. Here we go. Well, he did that quick. Right, promote. There we go. It only had 2 bugs. We can release it. Made another 4 grand. So we're on 46 grand now. So, take on another contract. We can get rid of these. Clock and a thermostat. This is a bit more complicated. So we're going to go away. I'm going to do this really quickly. Bang, done. Develop. Speed it up. Speeding up time for you guys. So we get into the game a bit quicker. Game done. Promote. He's not going to do anything now. He's had enough for the day. The day's too long. So we need to shorten this. So we're going to go 8 till 6. So that's what? 10-hour day. We'll try that. The last 2 hours he's not working, so there's no point in having that. You might as well go home and rest. And then we can get on to the next day. There you go. He's had coffee. There we go. Release. Made another one. Right, we've got 52 grand. Right. Let's step it up a bit then. So we're going to take on the next one. Just to get it going. But we're going to switch into build mode. And I'm going to put in... I'm thinking I can get... Just trying to work out where we're going to position the people. Because what you don't want to do is block things in. Right, I'm going to put him there. Put our chair there. And our computer there. In fact, I'm actually going to move that over there, out of the way. That'll work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit play. Whilst he's working on that contract, we're going to bring up our managed teams. Now, why we do that is so we can see this bit here. Click on the team, and that's our team skills there for this team here. Got one employee. We're going to hire somebody else. Now, where do we need somebody else? We kind of need them in the design thing because we're not a very good designer. So I need a designer, and I need 2D skill. Okay, $1,000. Ah, that's reminded me of something else. You need to put some money into insurance in order to get people to come to work. So we'll put 1,500 in, and what I'm going to do is this attracts different levels of skill. So kind of don't want. I want more sort of junior to medium level skill. Again, I haven't seen people on YouTube play around with these, but I'm going to deposit that in, and we kind of don't want seniors at the moment. We kind of want to get that up, and I want that about 40%, I reckon. There we go, that's at 36, that's at 22. Let's do that. Deposit that in. Now we're going to hire, we're going to go for our designer, 2D, bang. Right, I'm going to put them via score because I want the highest scoring one that I can get. This, eventually, you got to be careful with, because what I found is it defaults to your first team, or whatever team it is, could be marketing or whatever, and it does it every time. So you got to remember to change it to the team that you're hiring for. And then you got to go through these and find somebody that ideally is good, great, or awesome. And I've only ever had one awesome. There's a normal. Don't want to employ a normal. Now, I haven't got loads of money to start with, so we kind of want this to work for us a bit better than it is. We'll look at the younger guys, if we can. Normal. And give me a good or a great. Because this is knocking off 100 quid off of our balance every time. And when you start out, you haven't got a lot of money to go with. It can be bad. There's another normal. Give me a great. Give me a great. Or even a good. Great, come on. No. This one's going to be a great. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. No. We'll get one soon. Law of averages. Wow, he's not very good score, is he? I'm not going for it down there, really. I'll have to go for an older guy. We could go for a normal. 47 grand we got left. Let's interview a couple more then. We're not going to get a good or a great then. I'm going to have to go for that normal one, I think. These are too low skills, right. We're going to have to go for the one that was normal. I don't want to go for that normal one, because he's not very compatible. Or him, really. That one's greener. So the greener it is, the better. So we'll go for that. He's got some good 2D skill there, and he's going to go in our contracts thing, so we're going to hire him. Yes, that's just warning you because you haven't got a lot of money. We've got 2 people in our skill now. Here, turn up for work tomorrow. That's why I picked this one for today, so that we can get another one-man contract out. We could do multiple contracts alongside. You will notice as well that our stars are going up, our reputation. We want that all the way up the top. Release. Right, contracts. Is that a one-man team? Yeah. So we can do a few contracts like that. We're going to queue up 2 because we're at the end of the day anyway. The second contract's going to go slow. We might run over on it. Here he is. He's going to come in with wage negotiations. Now, as you get a lot of people, you tend to start just clicking accept, and I haven't found an issue with that. If you're playing on a harder setting, you might want to be like tweaking it as close to that as possible and get it in the green. I'm just going to hit accept for now. It does slow it down to that one as well. Oh, he's in that chair. Where's my guy then? Here he comes. Take your time. I know you're the boss, but things to do and all of that. There we go. We've almost finished that one. That can be developed now, which then prioritises that to the top of the queue. See, we got 51 grand back already somehow. I don't know how. Develop. They're gone home for the day. Get through the night. We do lose money because we've paying staff wages and that now. Promote. Release. We'll get this one finished. Try and squeeze this in by the end of the day. I don't think we will actually, but we'll have a go. We'll have a go. No, we didn't do it by the end of the day. Got 0 months left. We're now behind schedule on it, so it was a bit of a mistake bringing it in that early. But that's all right. I wonder if we get a sort of reputation boost if we get it ahead of schedule. Let's try just a one-man job with 2 men on the job. There we go. That's that one done. Right. It's a bit late in the day now. We've got 55 grand. What we can do is look at this guy here and say, okay, you're all right. We could say, there's his thing, ideal salary, plus 52. We could change his salary somehow. Can't remember how you do that, but you can do it somewhere. I think. You can also, there is a lot of information I don't look at. Like you can look at their state at work. You can look at their traits, aptitude, leadership and diligence. Obviously I'm a lot higher than this guy. This guy's level across the board. And you can look at their skills. That's a good one to leave up. Look. I like that. We'll leave that one up. And we can make that a little bit bigger. And have a play around with your windows. You know how I love my windows. Right. I kind of want to train this guy up a little bit. He could probably do... He is a designer. So this is where we want to design. So I reckon we're going to educate him for a month as a designer in audio. So he's going to do that. Now they're going to go home for the day. And then when they come back in tomorrow, which is any time now, I'm only going to have one guy here, which is me. And we're going to pick a contract up for the 1 month, which is just our command line one. And I also want to, if I can, but select furniture assigned to employee. Ooh, how did you do that, Slim? I haven't seen that before. Select furniture assigned to employee, is that it? Can we make that his chair forever? So I think I've assigned that to him for him to use that, and I want to do that for a reason, because I want eventually what I want to do is move this lounge probably out there maybe and make this a side office. That's what I probably want to do, and then I'll probably add a corridor in there and then a marketing team over here, and then we'll do something out the back. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm making this up as we go along, as per usual. You'll see also that the floor's getting dirty, so you can hire in cleaners and stuff. I'm just going to call the cleaner in, and they'll come in and they'll do their bit. We've got 50 grand. Our guy's off doing his training. She's going to clean the floor. Look, there you go. Good girl. Yeah, you can go in now. Bye. Oh, damn. I forgot that. I wasn't watching that. Promote. Release. I think we might get away with that. We might have got away with that. Right. He's going to go home again in a minute, so we're going to let him go. Get him through the night. Then we should have the both of them back now. There we go. Right, so let's get a contract for 2 people. Let's step it up a bit. Here we go. We're going to do this. This needs quite a bit of work. So what I'm going to do, I'll add in a server room. And we're going to do that over here, I think. What I'm going to do is that and that. I've only got one door that end, so I'm only going to put one this end like that. And we're going to step it up a little bit. We're going to change this around. That works out black and orange, look. And we do that. I like that. Turn the office off. I'm going to put a different plant in there just to beautify it a bit. I'm going to put a couple of pictures up on the wall. I'm going to move that one. Like that. Can we see what we can... No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, we can make black frames around them. Set as default file. The problem is it doesn't do the stuff that's already there if you change it. That looks good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Right, this is our server room. So we've only got one little server at the moment, and I quite like it. There he is. This is our... We need to go back to the normal screen and call this rename. That's our contract server. Because the reason I want to do that is because we're doing a longer contract. And I know we spent a bit of our money. I want to pick that one, but we're going to put it on our contract server, which should have all source code synchronized in one place, which reduces bugs and makes programmers more efficient during the alpha phase. So it should speed up the alpha phase. We're going to go accept, and I'm going to put that down the bottom, about there. And I tend to keep this open because when we get to the alpha phase, which shouldn't take too long. There we go. Why am I sat in the wrong chair? That didn't work then. How do we assign to the chairs? Right, good. Develop. We're now in the alpha phase. It's a load of 66% because we've got 2 people working on it. As you get more people, you need more servers. So the bigger the team, the more servers you need. I used the toilet and he had something to eat and he's gone home. We're going to get to the good bit very soon. We can go promote. We can get this out and release. There we go. So we made 10 grand for that one, so we're almost back up to 50, and we've got a server room. You can see how it's working now. We're expanding this little building out, and as we expand it, it grows. It grows. That's what it does. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take on another contract, and again we want a 2-man job. Game assets, here we go. We're going to put it onto the server, and we're going to accept that, and we're going to go. There we go. We're just over 50 grand again. Now this team is actually going to come off the contracts in a minute, I think, in order to do another job. Right, develop. We only need it. Good. Oh, now look, 100% load on this one. We need another server. So we'll put another desk in. This is where it's going to start getting interesting, because you have to link them together. So there's our contract server. There's our link in. If I hit play, it's reduced it to 54%, and it reduces the heat. Now, something I haven't done in that room is put in any cooling, which is stupid of me. We won't need that. Yeah, I've got to turn that off. And we'll put those on cool, full cool mode. And what we need to do is, how many is this? So this is 4. Put a light in there so they can see what they're doing if they come to repair it. Right, there we go. We've got the power to do it now. They're all at home, which doesn't help. Our money's dropping now, you see, because they're taking their time doing this contract. It's taking a bit longer. But we've got the faster server in place. Probably want a bigger team for this one. I kind of want to get to about 75 grand before I do the next phase and employ somebody else in order to do a different thing, but I'm probably not going to get there. I'm probably just going to break even because of our daily costs. Yeah, we're losing about 4 grand a day. We actually made a profit there, but we did put in computers saying that, so we're probably not losing 4 grand a day. Get this to 100%. Look at that. We could probably do with more audio. Watch that as well. Hover over it and watch the bars, because we can release that. So what I'm going to do is quickly have a look at our team and say we've got 55 grand. Let's bring up the details of the person. Ba-da-ba-ba. Leadership's okay. I'm going to put me on a 1-month leadership. Course. And I'm going to put this guy on, what do we need? Audio, wasn't it? It was on the last bit, the audio, which is the artist. So I'm going to put him on a 1-month artist course. So they're both going to go out this month, so we're not going to earn any money this month. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. We're not going to take on another contract. We're going to skip through an entire day, and they're going to go out and they're going to learn. Right, they're back. Are they back already? Now, how do I make you assign that? Assign the furniture being used. Maybe you've got to assign the whole lot then. Or maybe you got to do it from here. Let's bring that up. Select furniture assigned to employee. Right, anyway, they can do another contract. Let's get them going, because they're lazing about there. We want something a little bit juicy. That one will do. We're going to set it to the contract server, accept the work, and away they go, coding. So we're going to keep an eye on that. So watch how these go up. And watch the skills. And this is where you think, right, 2D is a bit slower. We need a bit more design skill in 2D. Because general is going up a bit quick. It's good, this game, isn't it? Are you enjoying it? I'm enjoying it. Here we go, look at this. Look at this alpha phase is going through. We're using only a 33% of our server on this one. I think we've got 10 minutes left of the video, because I'm going to do this as an hour-long episode. So nearly there. So nearly there. Oh, where's our guy gone? He didn't come in. He's on vacation? Right, we can promote it. I don't need him. I'll do the job of 2 men myself. There we go. You got to watch for vacations. Look, we've got 63 grand now. We're going to hire a quick cleaner in to come and clean the place. And I am going to go to... These are what we've done so far. None. This is all the software that's been released to date by other companies. And if we look at it, the best one is probably that one, Poly2D, which is made by Fly Limited. So you can do this. I'm not going to do this, but we can look at companies and we can say this here and say Fly Limited has got the one product. We could actually buy them out and make money off of that. We're going to do it. We're going to buy that product out. But more importantly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the development cycle for our first... These are our software that we're going to create. So this isn't a contract. This is software. I've got this as a contract thing just to get us going. We're then going to get different teams to do different jobs. And we're going to end up with all these jobs here. And there's more. The list grows as you go through time. Don't need that. Slim Visual Tool 1. I'm not going to do it as in-house because I want to sell it. I'm going to plug it on there. I'm going to do a Q&A. And then you get to choose. Right. So what I've done is I've selected the type of software I want to make. I've named it. You can create open source, which is free, to gain popularity, which is okay. I don't want to do that. You set the server that you're going to code it on, the alpha phase. We're going to put quality assurance on because we only want to release great products. We want to create a name for ourselves. And then you create what you want to do. So basically you want the coverage. So frame side 2 and 3. This one's mediocre. These are not so good, but I want coverage. So I'm going to go for all of them. It will increase... what was out there? Feature. Ooh, okay. Didn't know you could do that. All that, right. Anyway, we've got our things there. Some software requires dependencies, and it will say ETA less than a year. So that will be 12 days total. Artists needed, none. Expected interest will be 100%. Very low innovation, but very stable and sort of medium usability. iOS coverage is 100%. License cost is going to cost me 26 grand of my money. Recommended team size is 4. We're going to go for it though. This could be a bit of a problem, but we need to expand rapidly now. So I'm going to whack in. Actually, no, not. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that. Just delete it, and I'm going to select that and select. Is it that? How does this work? Oh no, I don't want to use this. We should be able to do that, can't we? I thought you could clone the individual items as well. Never mind, we'll just whack new ones in. Doesn't matter. We need to get 4 people in this room somehow. So I'm going to squeeze another one in here and hope for the best. It's a bit tightly packed in there, and we can probably get another one in here if we need to. But we will expand this room out here and then have a lounge and an office at the end, which will look cool. Right, so we need more people. We haven't got a lot of money. We can get loans though, so don't worry. We can take out loans in order to cover ourselves. So we need more people. So bring up our window to see what we've got in it so far, and then we're going to hire employees. Right. So we are going to want artists, really, don't we? We need an artist in 2D. Let's go in the contract scene. We want, as I say, good or great. Ah, he's good. Let's hire him. So again, we're just going to refresh that. I want to speed up the coding, I think. Or is that the alpha phase? I can't remember. Yeah, that's the alpha phase. So we're going to get a coder in as well. So that's the programmer. They call that code, and then they call that programmer. So I'm going to guess it's that. It seems to work. And again, we want another good or great. We haven't got a lot of money to do this. If not, if we don't get one soon, I'll do 2 rows and that'll be it. If I don't get one on a good or a great, I don't want to do him. That's because he was rubbish. Ah, we've only got a few minutes left. Right, we're not going to have a coder then, because I don't want to waste too much money on doing that. So we can't get code. Let's go for another artist. And we'll push 2D again, I think. Let's go for that. Begin looking. Very bad. 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 Now, I don't know how or your influence can influence that. I think it's the amount of money you get in there. There we go. Good. We'll have him. Rosa Stewart. I thought he said Rod Stewart then. We'll have him. We've now got 112% capabilities. We'll speed it up and we'll try and get this done in the next 5 minutes if we can. I'm not sure we will. They're going to want wage negotiations. So the salary is that. That's fine. And he wants an extra £1, or she does. She can have an extra £1. Speed it up. Hopefully they'll all come into work now. Here we go. Now we've got a team going. Ah, yeah. Have we got a team going now? 4 people running. This is it. This is blisteringly quick. So if you put the skills and the training into the right areas, these go quicker. You see? That's what you got to do. Hopefully I've got enough money to cover me to get this game out. They're going home for the day. That's day 1. So it should take about 11 or 12 months. Whether we've got enough money to get there is another matter. The bonus of doing this as soon as you can, if we get to that stage, if we can avoid bankruptcy and get a actual software out, it makes us a lot more money than contracts. I kind of wanted that up about the 75 grand mark. That we're now very low for money. We're going to have to take out a loan. How big can I take out the loan? I want to take out 50,000. I don't want to pay it back in 1 month. I need it over 12 if I can, which means I've got to pay 66 fact. That's fine. Hopefully that will cover me for the length of the time. I don't know if it will. Obviously our outgoings are even more now because we're paying back interest on a loan. Oh, we're almost there. That will do. Develop. They can develop that tomorrow. Let's get into the alpha stage. Now our load is 33% apparently. Lost 13 grand a day. But that's fine because once we get past this stage, they are going to whinge a bit because of the quality of the area. But I don't care as long as we get through there. That's running on 2 little desktop servers. Look. Oh, isn't that good? Fingers crossed we can get through this. And then down to 37. You kind of, I'm going to try next episode to go through some things I'd like to see added to the game. One of the things is that we could, like you can with these, you can click them and minimise them. I'd like to be able to do it with anything, to be honest with you. He wants more money. I am not going to give him a £400 wage increase though. I'll give him a bit of one. You can have that, which is better than nothing. So live with it, mate. Hopefully we'll get through the alpha stage today, and then we can start selling it, sort of. Right, promote. We should have marketed it beforehand. Forgot about that, forgot telling you about that, but we will get to it. I'm kind of trying to squeeze it into the hour mark. And what we're going to do is release it, and it's going to say, do you want to start marketing that now? Yes, of course I do. I've got enough money. We're going to go the full hog. I'm going to do TV and everything. Now, at the moment, the contracts team is marketing it, which is not the best people for marketing. And currently, it just whacked in 449 grand's worth of profit. And that is the best way you can end a show. Is let's get that through marketing that money will go down, but they're promoting that product now. And that really does, I'm going to pause it now, close that window, really does set us up. There's our little office. Just going, doesn't that look good? Especially with the black and orange furniture. You can, just to show you as well, you can like minimise those and turn off the lighting so that you can see through the walls and stuff. Make it a bit easier to view, but it doesn't minimise the windows and doors. I think it should minimise the windows and just leave the doors myself. But yeah, there we go. We managed to squeeze that right in at the end there, guys. So guys, if you like that video, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below any tips, ideas or questions. Chuck them down below. Let's see what you say about this, because I think this is could be a good little series. I'm almost tempted to change my weekly schedule a bit now, if it wasn't for storage space. I'll put the links to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and donations in the description of the video. And the most important thing is read the review down there. Wow, look at this. We highly recommend Slim VT1. Might be a small visual tool, but worth every penny. Look at this. You can also go down through this. So, large growth, whopping lots of money, industry section. I think that must be a future plan thing. There you go. We acquired that as well and completely slaughtered him. And it cost us. And he has one product on the market. We're not worried about that though. Yes, more importantly than the news is you should make sure you subscribe to the channel. And you should share out the videos on YouTube. And I'm going to add a third one in today. You should support this game by going out and buying it, guys. I'm not got an affiliate link or anything like that to share with you. Just go and support this one-man guy, because I do like supporting these little guys. He's doing a fantastic job. Let's get him a bit of funding by going out and buying his game. But that's it for today, guys. So until the next time, it's goodbye from me for now. Goodbye.